This guy's very pulley today. He's very interested in quite a few smells in the grass, and he's really pulling me around to get to them. Hey. Well, I'm just going to take him to settle down, I think. So unfortunately we don't have much longer. We've only got about 20 minutes and then we need to head back. He gets me all to himself on Thursday, so to sacrifice half an hour for Vader, I don't think it's that big an ask. He did seem quite wound up when I went and got him this morning. He was throwing himself at his door again. He settled really quick. He seems alright now. Well, you may have noticed, Steele has a blanket in the back of the car. Whenever Steele's had a blanket or a bed in his kennel, when he's triggered, he grabs it, rips it apart, like tears it to pieces. And obviously there's a risk there of, if he's triggered and no one realises, or he shreds it in the night or something like that, he'll eat it and cause all sorts of internal problems. So for safety reasons, Caroline hasn't been able to give him a bed. So he just has the plastic bed to lie in. And she feels bad that he can't have a blanket, he can't have any kind of pillows or a bed. But last week, or week before I think it was actually, Steele started digging in the back of the car to make himself more comfortable. So he's never done that before. He would usually do that, dogs usually do that with a blanket. So we're wondering if he might be ready to have a bed. So the only way we'll know is to make sure that he doesn't try to eat the bed in the back of the car, where he's constantly under supervision and I'm right there to stop him doing it. So if in another week or so, because he's had it a week now, if in another week or so there's still no damage to that blanket in the back of the car, he's showing no signs of chewing on it, then we should be alright to try giving him a blanket in his kennel. The only issue might be when he's triggered. He might redirect to it and do the same thing again. But there's plenty of toys and balls and bones and things that hopefully he'll redirect onto them instead. Oh, I'm loving this. I mean, it's not nearly as busy as I was worried it was going to be. But that means that the challenge for him hasn't changed much. If we go up to the visitor centre, it will. But down here, there's nobody here. So for him, it's no different. There's just a bit more noise in the background. And unfortunately, that's all I've got time for with him today. It's a big day for Vader. Vader's doing his kitchen test today, so we need to make sure that we give him plenty of time with that. And the volunteer who's helping me with it can't keep her just waiting around for me, can I? So that's not fair, is it? So he gets me all to himself on Thursday. So we have come back to Wepre today, and it is a lot busier than we're used to again. But I want to see how he deals with it. Now there's somebody under the tree, And last time that happened, we went up to the visitor centre, but we are definitely not doing that today, as it's going to be heaving up there. So we're going to stay down this end, as we've been doing. We're going to have a stroll around the field and see if I can sit down with him somewhere and see if we can get him into a calmer state. You see, this place would be a great little spot to sit. There's a dog there, about a good 40-50 metres away, playing with the ball. Steele's watching him. That's who he's watching right now. But he's not bothered. You know, he's not stressed. He's not anxious. He's a good boy. He's not fixating even. The only issue is that path there would come in behind us, and if a dog is off lead, as they very often are in this area, comes bounding up behind us, then I don't think he'd react too well to that. And if it's a little black dog that comes bounding up behind us off the lead, under no control, I imagine that would be very bad. So I'm thinking we might just sit here. We're a good old distance from the path, and people should be able to give us enough space in all directions. They should be able to see us, they should be able to get their dog under control. I should be able to see them in time to make sure I've got Steele under control. So, okay. I guess this is where we're sitting for today then, mate. Oh, alright, decision made. Oh, this is you. Might be new enough for it to be an issue. You might not settle very well here. Doesn't look like it though. So I think this dog that's playing with his ball there, I think he is just far enough away to not be an issue. Looks like somebody's doing some training over there. See, he's watching. There you are, there's a good boy. Oh, hang on a minute, I'm not getting affection here. He's a good lad. Aren't you? He's a good lad. Oh, this is familiar. There's a little dog just come running into the park. Seems to be all on its own. There's nobody around. It's a little black dog, which is sort of worrying for him, but there's nobody with it. Good boy. His head keeps going and he's lifting it up, and then it's going again, he's lifting it up. There we are. He's not quite there yet, see? He's getting closer. So this is just so much better than the last time we were here and it was this busy. but people were closer last time. You know, we were kind of surrounded by people with footballs, and people weren't this far away. So it is an easier challenge for him this time. This is our cue, I think. This little black dog's back, doesn't seem to have an owner. He's in a really good calm place. He's almost asleep. So before it gets ruined, we're gonna go. That's a good boy. So I think he did actually nod off there, but I don't know if you can see in the background the people who were over there. They're dealing with this little black dog. It's been running around with no owner. And I've just got visions of that coming over to him, setting him off, stressing him out, winding him up. And that's everything we've done today, just being undone. So we're not going to take the chance. I'm so chuffed. I'm so pleased with him. He lay flat, he closed his eyes, and he let himself go. Had we been there another 10 minutes, we probably would have had a deep sleep, dream state, some processing, some healing, all that wonderful stuff. But that wasn't meant to be today.